Did you fulfill your own list?
Well, I didn't. It didn't go exactly that way, but I mean, I like that speech. Makes a lot of sense, and it would be advice that I could give to somebody. I didn't make a list, but I think it's important to make. You know, you take things as they come, and I took things as they would come, and I would make my decisions, whether it be a career move or this or that, so I have seen people who don't do that. They've made mistakes, and they're young, and they think they're that they're invincible, and that and you know, when you see them and they act suddenly, you say, well, I say to people, just be careful. You know what goes up must come down. You got to be real careful, and not get overconfident, because we're all dispensable. Nobody is, I include myself, is indispensable, and you know, you got to be, you have to really pick your shots and take advantage of things that come your way when they do. You know, you're lucky if they even come. You're lucky if they do come your way. Say in my case, a movie that helped my career and stuff. You know, I mean that, and I took advantage and did it, and then whatever came along after. And
Did you see movies like Raging Bull or?
Well, even no, the one that really, Godfather 2, sort of, you know, helped me and career-wise in terms of another level of whatever. And I was very, very happy to work on that. Obviously, with Francis Coppola, you know, it was a great opportunity for me. But I was lucky that it was there. I don't remember. There might have been times when, but maybe in working you feel certain things. You know, you had the movies and stuff, but I don't think I was ever foolish about that I can remember. About not trying to to make sensible decisions about things. Well, work is one thing, you know. Make career decisions. I'm talking about, you know. Personal is another set of decisions.
What's, on your opinion, the most wise career decision you ever took? Well, even at one time I thought that there were a couple of movies, when I won't say which ones, that you could figure out that I was advised not to do, or this and that. I was thinking, and I thought, well, I should do this, and I wanted to work with these people, so I said, well, you know, the thing is maybe not there, but I want to work with them. And I would say, well, but somebody said, well, you shouldn't because you're at this level. And I said, yeah, but I want to work with them, and it's a small part or whatever, and I still want to do it. And so I did it, and if I hadn't done that, wouldn't have done another movie and another movie and another movie. And I didn't do it because I'd say that. I just said, I want to do that. I want to work with this person. So in that sense. No, it's my choice. Production's a different type of movie. And those kind of, that kind of material I'd prefer working on, and Why?
will, because it's more complex. It's more varied. It's more interesting on a lot of the levels. It's not a clear type of genre movie, or if I could say that, I guess. I mean, all movies have their own genre, but you know, that type of caper movie, say what this is. And those are good. If I do, say, with Scorsese, you know, because I know with him, with Marty, he will go very far. We could try things, and so then it becomes fun. Well, I like the minutiae, the detail of the actual heist or caper or whatever. I don't know if you'd really call it a heist. A heist, you go in with a gun.
It's more
hold up
caper,
a bank. But I like that kind of detail, and I think, and Frank was
Frank Oz was very amenable to finding the right technical advisors to help us do all that stuff so that it would be believable, real, and accurate, and so on. And that made it more interesting to me. And he was always that way with whatever, you know, whatever. He would do whatever. And yet he had to, you know, the style of the movie was, well, you know, he wasn't he's not a flashy character. What he does is more interesting than than what he does. Not that that's not interesting as a club, a jazz club, but what he does, you know, really is more interesting. And that interested me, though the character, his exterior is not that, you know, he's more ordinary, plain, dresses well, you know, has a nice car, but you know, that's about it. And I like that, though. I mean, and it's not a flashy character. It's okay, but that's okay. It's not a lot of other characters I've played that have been much more expansive or varied in their emotions and all. Well, I don't know. I mean, I think I mean, Ed is a very, very bright, very smart actor and wonderful actor, and I'm happy that he was playing in the film, and also very helpful as far as you know, talking about when we'd have our rehearsals, discussions about the story, the characters, this, that, everything. He was always very, very much in that, you know, and I was happy because one reason personally, I was just happy because it made it easier for me, because I know he was always watching, and sometimes he'd rewrite a scene or whatever, and it's great, you know. So we'd use that, or maybe we would fix it a little bit, and partially half, you know, sometimes the whole scene. The times we did that.